Welcome to Carlin's Review. The first thing you notice isn't the sound, it's the stance. The 2026 BMW M3 doesn't announce itself with noise alone, it announces itself with presence. Even standing still, it feels alive, like a sprinter frozen. At the starting line, muscles coiled, breath held. The body is wider now, more planted. The shoulders stretch taut over the wheels, as if the car itself is daring the road to challenge it. Light slides across the sculpted metal, catching sharp creases and soft curves in equal measure. And as you walk around it, the M3 seems to shift its character with every angle, elegant in one moment, intimidating in the next. The front end stares back at you with that unmistakable BMW confidence. The grille is bold, unapologetic, framed by headlights that glow with a precise, almost surgical intensity. At night, those lights don't just illuminate the road, they carve it open, pulling the darkness apart as you surge forward. There's aggression here, yes, but it's refined aggression. This isn't chaos, this is control. Open the door, and the outside world fades. The cabin wraps around you like a tailored suit, snug, supportive, intentional. You sink into the driver's seat, and immediately you feel it. This car was built around you. The bolsters hold you firmly, not uncomfortably, but with a reassuring grip that says, I've got you. Leather meets carbon fiber, soft touch materials meet cool metal accents, and everything you touch feels deliberate, considered, premium. Your hands fall naturally onto the steering wheel, thick and contoured with a subtle texture that invites you to grip tighter. The cockpit feels intimate, almost personal. Ambient lighting glows softly along the edges, pulsing gently as the car comes to life. And the digital displays awaken with a quiet confidence. The screens don't overwhelm, they inform. Speed, revs, driving modes all laid out like instruments. In a high-performance aircraft, you adjust the seat, the mirrors, the steering wheel. And with every click and movement, the M3 seems to adapt to you, learning you, preparing for what's about to happen. Then you press the start button. The engine doesn't just start, it clears its throat. A deep, resonant growl fills the cabin, vibrating through the seat, through your chest, through your bones. This is a sound that feels earned. It's raw but controlled, mechanical yet emotional. At idle, it rumbles patiently, like it knows what it's capable of and is simply waiting for permission. You ease onto the road, and the M3 feels surprisingly calm, civilized, even. The suspension smooths out imperfections. The steering is light enough to make city driving effortless, and for a moment, you could forget you're in one of the most legendary performance sedans ever made. But that calm is deceptive. It's a promise, not a limitation. Find an open stretch of road. Press the accelerator. The response is instant. The car surges forward with a force that pins you into the seat. The engine's note climbing from a growl to a fierce, metallic roar. The acceleration isn't just fast, it's emotional. It pulls at you, demands your attention, makes your heart race in sync with the rising revs. Each gear change is crisp, urgent, almost addictive. And before you realize it, the world outside is blurring. Scenery dissolving into streaks of color and light. The steering comes alive in your hands. Every movement, every input is translated directly to the road. You feel the texture of the asphalt, the subtle shifts in grip, the balance of the car as it leans into corners. With absolute confidence, this is where the M3 shines, not just in straight-line speed, but in the way it dances. There's a rhythm to it, a flow, as if the car and the road are engaged in a private conversation. And you're lucky enough to be part of it. Push harder, and the M3 responds without hesitation. The chassis feels rigid, composed, almost unshakable. The rear wheels dig in, or slide just enough to remind you of the power at your disposal. There's a thrill here, a controlled edge that makes every corner feel like an invitation rather than a challenge. You're not fighting the car, you're collaborating with it. Inside, the cabin remains focused. The engine's sound fills the space, rich and layered, bouncing off the interior surfaces in a way that feels immersive rather than intrusive. The seats hold you steady as lateral forces build, and your hands tighten on the wheel. Fully present, fully engaged. This isn't passive driving, this is participation. As the road opens up again and you ease off the throttle, the M3 settles back into itself, almost politely. It's as if it's saying, whenever you're ready, I'm here. That duality, the ability to be both a comfortable daily companion and a razor-sharp performance machine, is what defines the M3 experience. Few cars can balance those two worlds so seamlessly. And then there's the price. The 2026 BMW M3 doesn't pretend to be accessible to everyone. It sits firmly in the premium performance category, demanding a price that reflects its engineering, its heritage, and the experience it delivers. But when you consider what you're getting, not just speed, not just luxury, but a car that makes you feel something every time you drive it,